A very good morning, students. Welcome you all to the maths class. So students, in our today's class, we are going to discuss revision questions. Revision exercises from chapter 5, division. As we have completed division chapter, so now already I have started revision exercises in our previous class. So today, I will be discussing application based questions with you all. From your textbook, page number 94. 4 questions are there. From there, I'll discuss 3 questions and 1 question I'll give you as a homework. Alright children? So from the division chapter, what we learned about meaning of division. It is what? Equal grouping or equal distribution. Then we learned relationship between multiplication and division, along with the properties of division. Then terms of division. After that we learned division of 2-digit number by single-digit number and division of 3-digit number by single-digit number. Then checking division process, and at last we learned division of numbers ending with 0. So these are the subtopics we learned from the division chapter. Okay. So revision exercises, some of the questions, MCQs we have completed. Now let us discuss application based questions. Alright, so children, all of you refer your textbook, page number 94. Let's start. What happens? Okay, so let's start. So children, today I will be discussing with you all the revision exercises, test your understanding, the application based questions, the word problems from the page number 94. Alright, so here I have written the questions. I will discuss with you all this. Alright, so say number 1 question, what is given? 336 apples were packed in 8 baskets with the same number of apples in each basket. How many apples did each basket hold? Yes, so what is given? 336 apples were packed in how many baskets? 8 baskets. So from the given information, what we got? Total number of apples. Total number of apples. These are given in the question. How many are there? 336. Okay. Were packed in 8 baskets. Number of baskets? Number of baskets? 8. Number of baskets we have 8. With the same number of apples in each basket. 336 apples were packed in 8 baskets with the same number of apples in each basket. All the 8 baskets having what? Equal number of apples. Now what we have to find out? How many apples did each basket hold? Now what we have to find out? How many apples are there in one basket? We know total number of apples. How many are there? 336. Number of baskets? 8. Now, we have to find out how many apples are there in one basket. To do that, what you have to do? We have to divide total number of apples by number of baskets. So, total number of apples, 336 by 8. So, we'll start division now. First 2 digit I'll take for division. Okay. So, first I will see how many times 8 goes in 33. 4 times 8. 8 4 times is 32. Now, subtract 3 minus 2, 1. 3 minus 3, 0. So, 1 is smaller than the divisor. So, we cannot divide. So, we have to bring down the next number, that is 16. How many times 8 goes in 16? 2 times. 8 into 2, 16. Now subtract it. 16 minus 16 is 0. So what is our quotient? Quotient is 42. That means the answer is 42. So how many apples did each basket hold? Therefore, each basket hold 42 apples. Okay. When 336 is divided by 8, we get quotient how much? 42. That means each basket holds 42 apples. So how many baskets are there? 8. Yes. So in all these 8 baskets, each basket can hold 42 apples. It is given in the question that 336 apples were packed in each by 8 baskets with the same number of apples in each basket. That means one basket 42 apples are there. And all total 8 baskets, 336 apples are there. Okay children? Clear? Now let us start number B. 200 notebooks have to be arranged. How many notebooks? 200 notebooks. Have to be arranged in piles, with each pile having 7 notebooks. The total number of notebooks, that is 200 notebooks, have to be arranged in pile. With each pile having how many notebooks? 7 notebooks. Yes, keeping one upon another. We call it pile. How many piles of 7 notebooks each can be made? And how many notebooks will be left over? You have to find out. From this question, we know that total number of notebooks, 200. Yes, and that have to be arranged in pile, and each pile having how many arranged? How many notebooks? 7 notebooks. Now from here, what we have to find out? How many piles of 7 notebooks each can be made? How many piles of 7 notebooks each can be made? That one we have to find out. So for that, what you have to do? Yes, first we will write the given information. Solution. Total number of notebooks. Total number of notebooks equal to 200. Alright. Then number of notebooks in each pile equal to 7. Now what we have to find out? How many piles of 7 notebook can be made? How many piles of 7 notebook can be made? So for that, what we have to do? Total number of notebooks divided by number of notebooks in each pile, that is 7. Yes, we will do division now. So take first 2 digits, that is 20. How many times 7 goes in 20? 7 2 times is 14. Yes, now subtract it. We cannot subtract 4 from 0, so we have to borrow 110. 10 minus 4 is 6. 1 minus 1, 0. Now we cannot divide 6 by 7, so we will bring down the next number, that is how much? 0. It become bigger number now. 7 how many times goes in 60? 7 8 times is 56. Again we cannot subtract 6 from 0. We have to borrow 110. 10 minus 6 is 4. 5 minus 5 is 0. Now see here, after doing division we got 28 as a quotient and 7 as a remainder. Yes. So how many piles of 7 notebooks each can be made? 28 piles. Therefore, 28 piles of 7 notebooks each can be made. And how many notebooks will be left over. How many notebooks left over, children? And 4 notebooks left over. Left over. So this is the answer. Total number of notebooks 200. Number of notebooks in each pile 7. Yes. So each pile it is how many are there? 7. So pile is keeping like this, one book like this. We keep one book upon another, no? So this is called pile. Number of notebooks in each pile 7 are there. So question is asking how many piles of 7 notebooks can be made. Like this 7 notebooks of how many piles can be made, the question is asking. So after doing division we got 28 as a question. So 28 piles of 7 notebooks each can be made. And how many books will be left over? Notebooks? 4 notebooks will be left over. Clear? So number C, children. A and B I have shown you. Number C, page number 94 from your textbook. That one you completed by yourself. Now number 2 question, that one I will discuss. Alright, I will discuss now number 2. 1 A, B I have done. C is your homework. Now the last question, that is question number 2, I'll discuss with you. Clear? Question number 2, what is given in the question? You see, children, here. This is also from page number 94. Glitter jewelers sold 248 gold chains and 112 gold rings in 4 days. Glitter jewelers, they sold 248 gold chains and 112 gold rings in 4 days. Alright. Equal number of chains and equal number of rings were sold each day. That means in these 4 days, they sold equal number of chains and equal number of rings. Find the total number of chains and rings sold individually in a day. So what we have to find out? Glitter jeweler, they sold 248 gold chain and 112 gold rings in 4 days. They sold equal number of rings and chain each day. That means each 4 days. Find the total number of chain. How many chains and rings they sold individually in a particular day. We have to find out. For that, what we have to do? We have to do division. First, we are going to divide 248 gold chain by 4 days. Alright. Then we have to divide 112 gold rings by 4 days. Yes, we will get the answer. Solution. Total number of gold chain equal to 248. Now 248 we will divide by 4. 4 is what? Number of days. So how many times 4 goes? First we will take first 2 digits. 22 and 4, 24. 4 how many times goes in 24? 6 times. 4 6 times is 24. Subtract it. Bring down 8. How many times 4 goes in 8? 2 times. 4 2 is 8. Remainder 0. Yes. Next is what? Gold rings. Gold rings. Total number of gold rings 112. This one also we will divide by 4. Because the question is asking find the total number of chain and rings sold individually in a day. Alright, individually in a day we have to find out. So, same, we will divide it. Alright. First 2 digit I will take 11. 4 how many times goes in 11? 4 2 times is 8. 11 minus 8. Yes, 3. So 3 is smaller than 4. So bring down the next number, that is 2. Now it become bigger, 32. 4 8 times 32. 32 minus 32 0. So what the question is asking, find the total number of chain and rings sold individually in a day. So in a one day, individually, we have to find out individually the number of chain and rings sold in a day. So how many gold chain sold individually in a day? 62 gold chain. 62 gold chain. 62 gold chain sold individually in a day. And how many gold rings? 28 gold rings. Clear? So this is the way you have to find out. So glitter jeweler sold 248 gold chain and 112 gold rings in 4 days. Alright. Equal number of chain and equal number of rings were sold each day. Per day, equal number of chain and equal number of rings were sold. Now from the given information question asked, find the total number of chain and rings sold individually in a day. So in a day, 62 gold chain sold individually and 28 gold rings sold individually. Got it, children? So we have completed our division chapter. Clear? I have explained the application based question. Now from question number 1, A, B, I have explained. C, I have given you homework. 2 was the last question I have explained. After watching the video, children, you complete this solution in your maths copy. Alright? And the next class, I will be starting the new lesson that is about fraction. Okay, children? So thank you so much.